San Jose mayor staff, there was a scuffle. There was a guy who was on his phone. I actually agree with the guy who was on his phone. Put up the picture for a mass. Let me explain why. What was supposed to be an interview with San Jose Mayor Mahan, a Democrat, turned into a physical scuffle when a passerby was on his phone, and there's an off-duty police officer who's in plain clothes was working the mayor's security detail. Now, I want you to see this picture. Let's look at it, all right? So this guy, according to his response, he works there. He works at the building. He's going to work. He's on his phone talking as he's going to work. I saw the video. And the guy said, hey, listen, we're trying to do an interview. And he's basically like, F your damn interview. I work here. What are you talking about? I'm on the phone. This is public. And while that back and forth happened, a little something happened off camera. We don't know who touched the other first, but I will give you as much information as we have. I do know who won the fight. You will in a minute too. With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show. While conducting an interview with local outlet KRON4, I mean, he's in an interview on the streets of San Jose. There's a person on the phone. The mayor was approached by a man talking on the phone. The mayor told the man an interview was being done when the man was standing next to him on the phone. He did not appear to know who the mayor was. And so he responded to the guy who's telling him basically to shut up. He said, I'm talking on the phone. You got a problem? End quote. I think that's a reasonable response to somebody on the sidewalk telling you not to talk on your phone. The man on the phone said to someone off camera, I'm talking on the phone. And then the man on the mayor's security detail exchanged additional words off camera. And the man on the phone began cursing and eventually said, quote, I will smack you right now. You want to get smacked? Now I want you to keep that picture up. Because there is no indication that this individual on the phone is aware that this is the mayor, nor is he aware that this is an officer. There is nothing on the tape that identifies this guy as a cop. He has no identifying marks. He has no badge, nothing. Okay, all he knows is that he went to work and there's somebody telling him he needs to shut up while they talk. Okay, and he said, and I quote, I got to say this again because some people are just too nice in the world. He said, I will smack you right now. All right, he didn't have to give him that warning. So here's what happened next. All right, you see that? A physical altercation then broke out between the man. I can't even call it a physical altercation. He whooped his ass. And once again, he doesn't know that this guy's a cop. Now, there's more evidence that he doesn't know this guy's a cop, and I will give it to you in just a moment. KRON reported that it lasted minutes before the police actually arrived. He is the police. He just doesn't seem like it the way he's not able to handle himself in a regular fight. Eventually, a customer at a nearby restaurant got involved while the man was trying to pull the officer's tie. The mayor did not get involved in the scuffle. Instead, he called 911. Now, if you go look at the tape, you will see the mayor had a couple other people around him. None of them got involved. They all just kind of grabbed their phones and were shaking their heads. Somebody should have said something or tried to help. The suspect was identified by police as 35-year-old Wesley Pollard. Police said, the off-duty officer identified himself off camera and noted he tried numerous times to de-escalate the situation. We do not have that confirmed. Pollard was arrested for resisting arrest and battery of an officer. The mayor praised his security officer as heroic. No, sir, you don't get to do that. Did you see the fight? Sir, you are not well protected in these streets if that's your security guy. All right, somebody at the police department, they don't like you if they assign that guy to you. All right, so the entire San Jose Police Department got a big commendation from the mayor for the heroic act of the officer. Now, here's why I'm certain in my personal belief the man did not know this was a cop. As soon as he realized it was a cop, he allowed the cop to place him under arrest when he realized it was a police officer. See how that works? So let's not railroad this brother. He was going to work and on his phone. All right. Sharon, hell of a thing, but true.
Listen, when you're minding your own business and you're on the phone and some guy comes up to you and tells you to get off, my first thought is, so I'm dealing with Karenicity. This is a male Karen who's threatening my person, my existence here. And so no, you get in a defensive stance. The one picture you showed when someone rears back like that, it was an open hand. I know the hand was cut off in the photograph, Doc, but he did slap him with it. He said he would, like he said, the warning, and then he slapped him. I too think that the mayor is in danger if this gentleman continues to be part of the detail. And there's for the rest of the people who didn't jump in to kind of get this thing under control, they're suspect as well. But I hope this gentleman is cleared, but the narrative, the commendation's already being handed out. I think we know where this is headed.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why we wanted to provide some context to it, because we see the headlines, the guys basically being railroaded for trying to go to work and be on the phone.
Okay. It was a Karen.
Exactly. All right. We'll bring you updates as they come.